Hey, what's going on, guys? So I made about 260 bucks on NVDA this morning in just a few minutes. And as you can see here, I alerted it out to the chat right when we got into NVIDIA at 9:39 that we were playing NVIDIA puts, tight stop loss. And I just want to go over how I was able to find this trade and set my stop loss, all of that. So you can see we entered this trade at 9:39, which is right here, right when we made this push to the downside. So basically the way I was able to find this trade is I'll get rid of all these drawings. I went to my 15-minute time frame. Let me go back to the first few minutes of the day. So I started trading about 5-10 minutes into the trading day. I turned on my indicator that gives us our supply and demand zones, and I seen we have a key zone here, we have a key level up here, one down here. So we're trading right in the middle of this zone. If we push to the upside, we can start testing these levels, and if we push below this volume profile, we can start going to the downside. So I went on my 15-minute time frame, I found those key zones, and then I went on my 5-minute time frame and I found what other zones that we have, and I just plotted them like that. I turned off the indicator and I go on the 1-minute time frame, and this is what the 1-minute time frame gave me. So it was showing me that we were kind of in this zone right here where we were resisting this 803 level. We were finding a little bit of support at this 798 level, and what I was looking for is if we can break above 803, 804 with some strength, then I would go into calls targeting up here this 820 zone, and vice versa. If we see some weakness here, then we can start pushing back down to the downside. So then I turn on my indicator at the 1-minute time frame. For the 1 minute, I don't really draw the zones, but I just kind of seen like, okay, I don't want to get too much. This is my target right here around this zone, just because there's a lot of buyers here. And then when I went on book maps, I have it to the left of my screen here. I guess that's going to take some time to load, but on book maps, I seen, we have a lot of sellers at this $800 zone, and it's not showing now. I guess you can see it down here at the 786 level. We have a lot of buyers there. So I was keeping careful not to hold this trade for too long. Anyways, let's turn this off now. So for my 1-minute time frame right here, it was at 7:39. I'm like, okay, we see some weakness. We push down below this key zone, and we can see the wicks on these candles. These wicks, these higher wicks, show that there are sellers. Obviously, we have these lower wicks here. That means that there are buyers, but they were not able to push this higher. So I was confident that we might be pushing lower. I took my puts right about here, and I was targeting around this zone. I made it a 2-to-1 ratio. So we had this stop loss up here at around 802, and we can see how this played out. I got out a little before my target, but it worked out perfectly. And now we can see that once we reach this zone, those buyers have stepped in. But this was a great trade. Make sure you guys join the Discord below so you don't miss the next one. Peace.